So let's move on to the NFL.
Yeah, man. NFL. I talked about it last night, but I definitely got to get your opinion on this. I thought it was a crazy trade. You know what? Before we get to that one, I saw a trade today that I didn't see coming.
I definitely didn't see it either. I didn't even know it was possible.
Well, it definitely had to been talking like, hey, bro, you gonna come out of retirement because this rap career ain't working. You want to come back play football? He said, you know what? I looked at the numbers that I did on Spotify, and I could have kept this shit on SoundCloud. I'll be right back. Let's go. Let's play some football. I just think Darren Waller just finally realized that, hey, he had some time away, didn't take the beating on his body, which has always been the knock on him, is being available. And had, obviously had the marriage situation with Kelsey Plum, unfortunate situation, and just, hey, people don't make it all the time, all right? Divorces happen. Cool. So I just think he's gone through enough, and he's probably at a point in time where he's like, you know what, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good mentally. Hey, why not? I feel like I got some juice, which, should be fair. He should, because he's what, 29, 30?
Yeah, he's not even that old. Yeah. I think he's about 30. Hold on, I'm gonna double check his age now.
So you got time to add a little something.
32.
32. Okay.
Which is, I mean, in football years, that's like 80, but like.
but at a tight end position that just took the last 2 years off.
Yeah, and I mean, Kittle's still probably the best tight end in the NFL now that Kelsey's declining, and Kittle's not young either. He's older than that.
Kittle's 32, 33. Might be the same age, but I know Kelsey's 34. He'll be 35 going into the season.
Right.
At some point in the season. So, you can still be productive at the tight end position in your 30s. So, in the fact that he's taken a couple of years off, in football body, he's probably more 30 in 32 physically. Obviously, I'm just throwing some shit at the wall, so y'all just rock with me. But I didn't see that one coming.
I didn't know it was possible. I checked my phone several times to make sure that I read it correctly. Look, okay. Since this one includes my Giants, I have bittersweet, because on the one hand, if he's not playing for us anyway, flipping a 7th into a 6th for him, because if he was going to be nothing for us anyway, I'll take it. But on the other hand, it's like, okay, that means we could have not put him into retirement in the first place if we weren't playing him like a fullback.
Yes, I was.
So this was avoidable, is what that means.
Yes. You took the words right out of my mouth, and that was kind of like the thing I was really like, hold up, if you traded him, and because this isn't something that's never happened before. I've seen. I remember back in the days when people kept trying to coax Barry Sanders back out of retirement, and they were willing to give up whatever the hell the Detroit Lions wanted to get the rights to. Because when you're still under contract, or your contract hasn't elapsed when you retire, they still hold on to those years left and still have the rights to that if you were to come back and play football.
Exactly.
We've seen this before. I just I just didn't see this one happening, because Darren Waller was just so out of sight, out of mind. And I'm like, wow, like, okay. So, I mean, I don't know what you're really going to get out of him in Miami. We don't know if he can stay on the field. I think he's still, got some juice left for sure. And he's paired with a very accurate quarterback. Say what you want about Tua with the injuries and whatever, his accuracy is elite. So,
yeah, agreed. And McDaniels does like to use tight ends. I mean, we saw it with Jonnu Smith last year. So I do think, especially pairing with Tyreek Hill, who also has his age decline issues. Now we'll see if that goes into next year. And Jalen Waddle. If you get those three to play at least 75% of their potential, you have a good weapons core there. And then Achan is a good running back. And, like you said, Tua, I think is one of the most underrated players in sports. I think he's a really good quarterback that's not given credit for it. You have, it's not a bad offensive core. The cornerback room, because we're going to talk about what's going on there, that's sus. But the offense looks not bad. The offense looks pretty good.
Yeah. And the offense, and they, they're not afraid to, put some money. Now they still got to, I think they need to put a little bit more effort on the offensive line, but it is what it is.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, Tua's going to be throwing up gang signs, and it won't even matter. It won't even matter what the offense looks like at that point.
It won't. And here's the thing about Miami that's really killed me with them. How have you not still, and I talked about it last night, and as they make the other trade, how do you still not answer your backup quarterback position? I'm still confused on that. I don't know how it's a glaring issue that you have.
Right.
And never really addressed it. So I get it. You draft Quinn Ewers. Okay. There were talks about him.
They have Zach Wilson.
Yeah, Zach Wilson, really? Come on, Zach Wilson.
It's exactly like it's like having nothing. Like you might as well have nothing, but they have Zach Wilson and Quinn Ewers.
Yeah. So look, I'm not a GM, but I just me personally, if I got a guy that's having concussion problems like that, I would probably get a quarterback, a backup, an emergency plan. That's what it's called. It's insurance, and unfortunately, who likes paying car insurance per month? Because ain't nobody getting in accidents every month.
I mean, yeah, for sure. And I gave when we did their drafts, I gave them a really poor draft grade because they only got one offensive lineman. And they need a lot. They need
all five
tackles. Yeah, exactly. Like they lost their star tackle to retirement, and their interior O-lines needed help for a little while. I liked Jonah out of the draft, but he's the only one you take? Really? That's crazy to me.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Yeah.
Solid Hill TD, yes, what's up? Yeah, come on. IOW Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar.